pads replacement. Open the door and pull the hood release lever located on the driver's side kick panel. Slide the hood safety latch to the left, then raise the hood upwards and place the hood prop into the hole on the hood. Remove the cap from the brake fluid reservoir. To prevent brake fluid from possibly overflowing the reservoir when the calipers are fully retracted, use a syringe or a suction gun to remove brake fluid until the reservoir is approximately half full. Chock the front wheels to prevent the vehicle from rolling. Loosen the rear wheel lug nuts. Place a floor jack under the front frame rail, raise the front of the vehicle, then support it with a jack stand placed under the frame rail. Remove the rear wheel lug nuts and remove the wheels. Position a drain pan under the brake assembly and clean the caliper and surrounding area with brake system cleaner. Hold the caliper guide pins with one wrench while loosening the caliper mounting bolts. Remove the upper and lower caliper mounting bolts. Pull the caliper off of the pads and mounting bracket. Then suspend the caliper with a length of wire or coat hanger to avoid placing any strain on the brake hose. Remove the inner and outer brake pads. Take note of the position of the pad wear indicator, if equipped. Remove the brake pad support plates. Clean the mounting bracket with brake cleaner and a shop rag to remove all remaining debris. Install the upper and lower pad support plates onto the caliper. Install the inner and outer brake pads on the mounting bracket. Use needle nose pliers or a caliper piston rotating tool to rotate the piston clockwise while pushing it back into the caliper. One of the notches of the piston must be at the bottom position to align with the pin on the inner pad. Make sure the fluid in the master cylinder reservoir doesn't overflow. As the piston is depressed to the bottom of the caliper bore, the fluid in the master cylinder will rise. Make sure that it doesn't overflow. If necessary, remove some of the fluid. Check that the caliper guide pins, they should move freely. Note, the caliper guide pins are pressed into the mounting bracket, anchor plate. Do not try to remove them or they will be damaged and the mounting bracket will have to be replaced. Install the caliper onto the mounting bracket and over the pads, then reinstall the caliper mounting bolts. Tighten the upper and lower caliper mounting bolts to the specified torque setting. Repeat this procedure on the remaining rear brake pads. Pump the brake pedal slowly several times to seat the pads against the disc, then apply the parking brake several times. Install the wheels and lug nuts. Using a floor jack, raise the opposite rear side of the vehicle, then remove the jack stand. Use the floor jack to raise the rear side of the vehicle, remove the jack stand, and lower the rear of the vehicle to the ground. Tighten the wheel lug nuts to the specified torque setting. Check the brake fluid level in the master cylinder reservoir and add a new brake fluid, if necessary, until the fluid reaches the max mark in the reservoir. Install the reservoir cap.